Mary's College is a landmark in the town of Meycauayan in Bulacan, the nearest province to the north of Manila, which today is caught between the relentless forces of progress and modernity and the grip of tradition and old values.
The school is a landmark in ways beyond merely its geographical position, at busy crossroads on MacArthur Highway, a major artery that runs through the town. It is a landmark in the dynamic and competitive field of education, setting the standard and pace for other institutions not only in its milieu, but in the entire province and yes, even in the entire region.
Inside the four corners of this institution, many students have been formed who, in one way or another, become instruments of change in our society.
St. Mary's College of Meycauayan was formerly called Escuela Católica de Meycauayan when it was founded in 1916. The school was managed by the Religious of the Virgin Mary, the first Filipino congregation founded in 1684 by a Filipina, Mother Ignacia del Espiritu Santo. It was a parochial school offering primary course with catechism as its core subject.
During the Second World War, classes were conducted till 1944 and was reopened in June 1945 with intermediate and first-year high school classes. The succeeding levels were reopened and gained government recognition each year. Hence, March 1949 marked the graduation of the first 10 students of the St. Mary's Academy.
In April 4, 1949, a fire razed the whole poblacion area of Meycauayan. The old school building which is attached to the convent is one of those razed into the ground. Despite of this tragedy, the sister managed to hold classes in private homes while a two-story building was being constructed. The fire that turned the whole school into ashes did not stop the sisters in nurturing the minds and hearts of young Catholic Meycauayans. Thus began an era of growth for the school.
The school increased its population and made its expansion. Thus, a new site was acquired in Salisoy, Meycauayan, where a 6-room annex was constructed and used in 1966. A 4-story building was erected in 1968, and an expansion of 4 rooms was made in 1978.
One of the most momentous improvements of SMA, which met the needs of the increasing school population, was the construction of the annex rooms facing the MacArthur Highway, which had been the home of the high school department. In 1986, the school offered tertiary courses. St. Mary's Academy became St. Mary's College.
Keeping with the principles of quality education, SMCM High School Department sets its vision on accreditation by the Philippine Accrediting Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities, granting the department a Level 1 status in 2001 and a Level 2 status in 2007. At present, the high school department is applying for the re-accreditation of its Level 2 status. In addition to its quest for quality education, the school was awarded with an ISO certification, earning a distinction as a world-class educational institution.
SMCM, with the leadership of the highly qualified administrators, the teaching and the support staff, believe in their role of creating an atmosphere of learning where Christ is the foundation of the whole educational enterprise, and the need to imbibe the apostolic spirit to be living witnesses of Christ both in the classroom and in their personal lives. St. Mary's College of Meycauayan is an Ignatian Marian learning community, witnessing faith, service, and excellence, and visions the development of empowered, responsible, globally competent graduates for inner and social transformation. Guided by this vision, we commit to promote basic ecclesial communities and the Ignatian Formation Program, responsive community extension services, relevant dynamic curriculum, and investigative studies for holistic student development. SMCM believes that education is a continuous journey wherein high school students develop their talents through the school's different activities in the pursuit of following God's call to build His kingdom. She is an institution for the growth of its students and a guide in the fulfillment of God-given mission. Her students are children of their society, unique with their own strengths and dreams, and has the goodness and the potential for the actualization of the mission entrusted to them. The school is committed to work for the building of the kingdom of God with Mary and Venerable Ignacio del Espiritu Santo, in communion with others, to grow in love, humility, forgiveness, zeal, and readiness to serve others, especially the poor.
It has been and continues to be a beacon in the community and beyond. The range of its light carried by generations of students who have borne it years after they have left the campus to make their own mark in the world.
As an Ignatian Marian school, St. Mary's College has risen to what it is now, committed to her mission in building a society where true peace, love, joy, and justice reigns.